The Global Forum on Migration and Development is an intergovernmental conference that was launched 2 years ago. The first GFMD was held in Brussels last year. This one will be held in Manila. And it actually emerged out of a process within the United Nations, but it has since moved out of the UN, and it brings countries together to discuss and deliberate, and actually to also develop partnerships looking at questions of development, including trade policy and effects and inclusion of migration. Well, for the national network and along with our international partners, especially with Migrant Rights International, which is our long-term international partnership, we've been participating in the development of international meetings leading up to the GFMD. And with the GFMD having moved out of the UN, one general concern is that it's removing this process out of the UN system, where we have come to at least rely on the establishment of human rights standards, especially with regards to migration. So we have a more exclusive process of governments now meeting, and even though they've given some token inclusion of civil society groups such as ourselves, it's largely an exclusive meetings of governments in which they're looking at long-term strategies for migration and development. Our concern is that the whole notion of human rights is not central to this consideration, and in fact, as governments are looking at this intersection, they're looking at models of development that are not going to address the root causes of migration, but in fact are looking at, we believe, policies and practices that will increase conditions of poverty and unemployment in countries, and, which are certainly some of the pressures for migration. So we have a lot of immediate as well as long-term concerns with this new institutionalization of government processes looking at development and migration.